So welcome to the video today. I know I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, but I haven't had very many ideas on a video. So trying to work a lot while I'm here in Michigan so that I can save a ton of money and then move and then be able to kind of do more things. I thought today might be kind of fun to do a makeup collection video. I haven't done one of these in years. I used to do these all the time on my channel years ago when it was all beauty related. And I really like watching makeup collection videos, and I thought, let's do one together today. Let's just jump right in. Don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok. You have not seen this whole setup, but we are going to go a little bit more in depth of it. And it's probably changed a little bit since that, not too much, but I've also bought a few things. So this mirror is from Amazon, I believe. Everything that I can, I will try to link it for you guys into the description below. This desk, I believe, is from Amazon. I've had this for at least 7 or 8 years or something. So it is absolutely disgusting, okay? It's just gross, okay? It's completely stained with foundations, all that kind of stuff. This chair, I think, is just from Amazon. It used to be white. But when you sit on it with black leggings and jeans all the time, this is the color we're left with. This is a dupe for the Ikea Alex 5 drawer. This I believe I got from Micheal's. It's a lot cheaper, but they are kind of heavier. So that is just something to keep in mind. And I don't feel like it opens as well as these ones. These are the ones of the actual ones from Ikea, which I love. But then yeah, everything else I will link for you guys. Again, I didn't clean anything for this video. Then let me film my makeup collection. So it is not the cleanest. It's not the cleanest. These are all my makeup brushes. I need to get better at cleaning them regularly, but we have all my face brushes here and then all my eye brushes here. And then my favorite brushes are always in the front because they're just really easy for me to grab. So right here on the front of the mirror are some foundations. So these aren't all of my foundations. You'll see the rest of my foundations in a minute, but these are either new foundations, my current favorite ones, things that I'm just trying to test out and try out again. So I just try to rotate these at least once a month or once every 2 months so that I'm not using the same products over and over again. Got Too Faced, Jouer, Dior. This is the new Makeup Revolution IRL filter foundation. I did a video on this, so if you want to see that, go to my Instagram or TikTok. Il Makiage, this is the Huda Beauty Foundation, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is my favorite foundation of all time, honestly. And then the L'Oreal True Match. And then I got this lip gloss from Ulta just the other day. Hello, can we focus? And I'm going to do a video about it, so I just leave it up here so I don't forget. This was from my Halloween costume this past year. My favorite movie is Pirates of the Caribbean, and I wanted to be a pirate this year, so I got the pirate medallion. So I just don't have anywhere to put it, so she hangs out there. Next to the mirror on the right, we have on the top all of my setting sprays. So back here, we've got Jaclyn Cosmetics, MAC, NYX, Urban Decay, the e.l.f. one, and then this is the new e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy one, the One Size Until Dawn. This one is incredible. This is probably my favorite setting spray at the moment. Next to that, we have this little compartment here of lip liners. So in here, these are pretty much all MAC and Jaclyn Cosmetics. So then right in here, these are pretty much all my lip products on the top acrylic case. And then we've got some eye products below it. This is all of my MAC Bullet lipsticks. Next to that, we've got some Maybelline lipsticks in the back, the MAC lip gloss, and then some MAC liquid lipsticks. Underneath that, these are all of the Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. These are every single shade she ever made. I bought all of them, and I'm really glad that I did because she closed her makeup brand. So I'm really glad that I have all of them here. And then Jeffree Star is right below, but I tried to keep them by collections, so it just keeps it a little bit more organized. This acrylic organizer here, we've got 3 little sections. So in here, these are all eyebrow products. So Anastasia Dip Brow, the Brow Freeze, MAC Painterly Paint Pod Sharpeners, eyebrow gels. And then right in here, these are all the mascaras. We've got Essence, MAC, L'Oreal, a little Clinique sample, and then this is for Bond and Lock, at-home lash extensions. So then in the last compartment, these are eyeliners and eyeshadow bases. So we have Essence in here, MAC, LA Colors, I think this is Stila, P. Louise eyeshadow bases, and then a Juvia's Place eyeshadow base, and then just some clips. And then over here in just the space, this is kind of just random stuff. So hand sanitizer, more clips, a lip oil. It's just easy to keep it here because there was space. Okay, so now let's move on to this 4-drawer unit here. So in the first drawer, when you first open it up, we have some makeup sponges over here that are really well loved and used. And then we've got setting powders. So we have everything from MAC, Lawless. This is Rimmel London, Maybelline, Fenty, L'Oreal, and then a ColourPop one. Here are all of my primers. So, and then this is a pot concealer. But for primers, we've got e.l.f., MAC, and I think that's actually it. I think those are the only primers that I really use. Next to it, these are all of my concealers. So we have everything from in here from Too Faced, MAC, Lancome, Jaclyn, KVD, e.l.f., Jeffree, Lawless, Makeup Revolution, Juvia's Place, NYX, Il Makiage, Jouer, Colfi, Fenty, and Maybelline. Right here, we've got liquid blushes and liquid bronzers in here. So we have Palladio in the back, the Beauty Crop, Juvia's Place, e.l.f., Jaclyn, and then Makeup Revolution right here in the front. And then I have my Fenty Cream Bronzer right next to there. And then right here in the front, this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics, the Under Eye Correcting Fair Powder. This is incredible. It's my favorite powder of all time. And I have one backup, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Moving on to the second drawer. Starting over here, these are highlighters. So this is Anastasia Amrezy, Kylie, MAC. This is Makeup Revolution. This one by ColourPop is actually an eyeshadow, and Lady Bird. I'm wearing it today, but sometimes I wear it as a highlight. It's really beautiful. Ofra, Pixie, and Milani. Next to it, this whole row and then half of this row is blushes. So we've got MAC, Moira, Kylie, ColourPop, Flower Beauty, MAC blushes. And then in the back, we've got some Milani blushes and then Moira blushes. And then right here in the front, these are bronzers. This is actually a ColourPop pressed powder. I just got it in a darker color as a bronzer. Then we have Kylie, Too Faced, Anastasia, and Fenty. And then these are some loose setting powders. So Beauty Bakery, Kylie. This is the translucent powder by Jaclyn. Her luminous powder in brightening up. And then a ColourPop back there. Next drawer is eyeshadow palettes. These are the ones that I use the most, or whatever's in season. And what I mean by that is like, okay, like spring is coming up, spring and summer. So I like to have like really bright pastel colors. Freestar, this is the Orgy palette. I like this one because it's just like the perfect neutral palette. This is the Morphe 35X palette. This one's just a really pretty neutrals and some pinks in there. So that one's really a favorite. The Anastasia Norvina collection. This is the Morphe 35R palette. This one's really warm, so this is definitely more fall, so I should switch that out for something else. We've got the Tartlet Full Bloom collection palette. Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. This is the volume 2 palette. I prefer this one over the first one just because I like the colors a lot better in this one. And then another Morphe palette. This is 35T, Sweetest Tea palette. Again, as you can see, I like a lot of color, especially when it comes to the spring and summertime. And then this is the other Norvina ABH palette. Then in the drawer underneath it, this is kind of smaller palettes, blush palettes, highlighting palettes, bronzer palettes, kind of just like really tiny palettes I just like to keep right in here. So I've got 2 of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I had the whole Vault collection, but these 2 I use the most, the Armed and Gorgeous and the Bling Boss palette. So I just kept these 2. And then this is a blush palette by Juvia's Place. We have an eyeshadow palette by Jaclyn Cosmetics, her strawberry line, 2 of her bronzer and blush palettes, as well as the holiday collection. This is probably like 2 or 3 years old, but the highlights in here are so beautiful that I just can't bring myself to get rid of. These are all blush and bronzer palettes by Morphe. We've got Jaclyn's Cosmetics, both of her blush palettes from the Royce Romance collection. This palette, I feel like I've had this for, I mean, I don't even know when this came out. This is years old. I mean, this is probably so expired. But that Forever Young shade, I just love it so much that I just can't get rid of it. This is the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette, which everyone was in a chokehold for, and it's really quite amazing. This is the Makeup Revolution one. It's very similar to the Sleek Makeup one. If you can't find the Sleek, which I don't know if they make it in, I don't even know if Sleek is a thing anymore. We have a couple ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, and then this palette by ColourPop is all glitters. So they're just a chunky glitter palette. So that all hangs out here. In our last drawer here, these are all lashes and gems. So these are all lashes from my makeup brand, Pow Beauty. So I kept just 2 of each, and then I kept 3 of Sloan because that was my favorite. But I pretty much only wear Kiss lashes because I like the band because they're so thin. Lilac Street, and then these are all gems from Amazon, and then this was from the TikTok shop for eyelash extensions. So starting right in the top, we've got tons of space in these drawer units over here. So that's good for being able to go shopping, you know. But in the back here, these are going to be eyeshadow bases from Beauty Creations. And they are a dupe for the P. Louise eyeshadow bases. Right here, we have some lipsticks. And then I've got Morphe ones. These are Kylie, Givenchy, Anastasia, Trixie, Fenty, Kylie lip gloss, Cold-Fi lipstick, a NYX, and then this one is a brand that I got when I was in Korea. This is definitely expired, but I won't get rid of it because it was from a vacation I want to remember. And right here in the front, again, kind of singles or one-offs. We've got some Hank and Henry, Fenty, this is from TikTok Shop, Morphe, and NYX. Right here, these are loose powders and loose highlights. So we've got Kylie Cosmetics, Wet n Wild, 2 Jacqueline, and then these are 2 setting powders from Jeffree Star in Fair and Lilac. Moving on to the next one, these are all highlights and a few blushes. So we have all of the Jeffree Star highlights in here. There's some more in the back. And then we've got Moira, Soul Body, Morphe Bronzer, Wet n Wild, Stila, Fenty, and Makeup Revolution. And then right in here, we've got a couple from Wet n Wild, 2 from Becca, Fenty highlight. This is the Laura Geller highlight. Remember, everyone was obsessed with this back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I got this in 2016, and I still have it. MAC, and then ColourPop, and this was another one from TikTok Shop. Right here, we've got blushes. So MAC blushes, Flower Beauty, Milani, Kylie, and then these go into highlights. So Anastasia, Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and then a Milani one. And then, like I said, just kind of some randoms, loose ones back there because they obviously are too big to fit into a compartment like this. Okay. This drawer is crazy. This drawer is kind of extras and backups. And then all of these are like the rest of my foundations. So brands in here, this is a mixer by LA Girl. We've got Anastasia, Tarte, Jacobs, MAC, Milani, Gucci, Estee Lauder, ELF, Morphe, NARS, Fenty, Hourglass, L'Oreal, Il Makiage, Makeup Revolution, and Juvia's Place. And then we've got a backup of Max Fix plus the mattes. Back there are Maybelline Fit Me powders. And then we've got some more Juvia's Place concealers, a Lawless concealer, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and then 2 more Juvia's Place. This is a backup of the Beauty Bakery powder, and then some more Maybelline Fit Me powders. And then right here in the front, we've got MAC Studio Fix, Lawless Beauty. This is a backup of the e.l.f. Putty Primer, L'Oreal, and then more Maybelline Fit Me. And this is kind of just a random hodgepodge of things. So there's mascaras, primers, lip balms, contours, brows, eyeliners, sponges, all that kind of stuff just kind of lays in here until I need it. So this is definitely like the junk drawer out of everything, but I know what's in here, and I know that these are all pretty much backups of my favorite products. This one is going to be eyeshadow palettes. I like to organize these by brand. So these are all Morphe and Anastasia. Back there, those are some glitters. These were $1.25 when I bought them. If I can find this brand, I will link it for you below because I just bought pretty much all of them, and now I have every single glitter I could probably ever need whenever I need it. The Morphe x Jeffree Star collab. We have a couple Morphe palettes as well as the original Jacqueline palette back there. And then Anastasia here, we have Amrezy, the Alyssa Edwards palette, and then the rest of the Norvina collection. And then this last one, these are all Jeffree Stars. Got Blood Sugar, Blood Money, Conspiracy, Thirsty, Jawbreaker, and Bloodlust. So those kind of hang out here. They have to have like their own area because they are such weirdly shaped. The last drawer here, got some random brands, so like maybe 1 or 2. So ColourPop, Juvia's Place. These are from the brand Cara Beauty. And then this is a Moira eyeshadow palette. So yeah, so that was my entire makeup collection. I hope you guys liked a video like this. I haven't done anything like this on my channel in years. And I thought it would be kind of fun to show you my makeup collection, like really what I do every single day and what products that I'm using all the time. If you want some more details on certain products or all the products that I have, maybe all of my setting sprays, all my foundations, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can do a separate video for that if you want to see more makeup content from me. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'd love to have you on this channel and this journey with me. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.